Namaste, and I'm here again to continue the stories of yoga poses, yoga asanas. So, Dandanaka series edition 15 had one story of Virabhadrasana, but there are many more, much more stories that you know resonates with this asanas that we are practicing. So the whole point is to tell you the mythology behind, the stories behind these wonderful asanas that we keep practicing, and help you to connect history, mythology with the poses that you're doing, and probably attain or develop a deeper sense of satisfaction and inner peace as a part of this whole thing. So that is why, like I told you in the earlier video, I think yoga is referred to as a way of life. So let us go into the second story. Now, for this, I will have to tell you about one of the greatest itihasas in our life, in our being that we have heard. It is the Ramayana. It was, now I'm not going to start off from what happened in Ramayana, directly jumping off to the place where Sita, the wife of Rama, was sitting under the Ashoka tree in the Ashoka Vana that had beautiful Ashoka trees everywhere. She was sitting with her back resting on one of the trees, thinking about her Rama. When will he come? Why will I have to go through this? Why am I stuck here? What am I going to do? Rama, oh Rama, won't you come? Won't you come and take me with you? Oh Rama, she whispered to the Ashoka tree that was right next to her, upon which she was resting her back. Rama, Rama, won't he come to me? Now I should tell you, Sita was the daughter of Bhumi Devi. And so naturally, the trees had a bonding with her. The Ashoka trees spoke to her. They said, "Dear sister, do not worry. Your Rama is going to come back for you. Until then, we are here to support you, to be with you. Stay grounded. Stay strong. Stay with the thought of Rama in your mind, and things are going to happen for good. We are here for you." The Ashoka trees whispered back to her. Sita, the wife of Rama, was kidnapped by the 10-headed Ravana and was kept a prisoner in the Ashoka Vana. The Ashoka Vana was guarded by Rakshasis, the ones who had terrible faces, limbs and eyes and 4 eyes, 5 eyes, 6 noses, 10 hands, you name it. And they were all waiting there to make Sita agree to Ravana's requests. And what was Ravana's request? You will have to be my queen. I want to make you my Pradhan queen. But whatever Ravana said, Sita just looked at him and said, "Now Ravana, you better stop all this, because you will never be able to take Rama out of my mind. Please accept the wrong that you have done and let me go. For otherwise, if Rama comes here, you will start to wonder why you indeed saw me or met me. Please let me go." But Ravana was not that guy who would just let Sita escape from him. He gave her 1 year, and he asked all the people, the demons who were guarding her, to change Sita's mind, attack her psychologically, not physically, said he. Every day, the Rakshasis used to sit next to Sita and tell her, "Do you think your husband is going to come? We are very sure he would have found another girl, he would have married another girl, and probably he is living really happily in Ayodhya. Huh? Don't ever think that anybody can step into our mighty king's place. This is an island very, very far away from where you live. And this fort is built in such a way that nobody can even take a step inside this. Do you think that your Rama will be able to come here? Different ways of attacking Sita psychologically was happening. But Sita stood her ground. She sat there with her back to the Ashoka tree and said, Rama will come. And I know that. You know the story then. Hanuman, the messenger of Ram, came to Lanka, gave her the ring, and assured her that Rama was going to come for her. And then the destruction of Ravana happened. That is the story. But what asana do you think is this story related to? Vrikshasana. Have you done that? The pose? Yes, Vrikshasana, where you stand with one foot and one foot bent. Yes. Vrikshasana is the asana that this story is related to. And why? Well, if you're contemplating on this story and the asana, you could possibly see yourself sometimes as Sita and sometimes as the tree. What do you think was Sita going through at that time? She was in a state of despair. She was having so many other things that was bothering her. She became a prisoner. She became a prisoner, not able to get away from whatever she was going through. But then she found her solace in the trees. She was the daughter of Bhumi Devi. She always had the connection to the ground. She knew her roots. She was connected deep with her roots. And yes, when that connection with the earth, with the roots happen, and when you have the faith in you that something nice is definitely going to happen, it will. And how can you connect to the tree? Well, have you ever been the Ashoka tree in somebody's life? Have you ever been that person who others leaned on to? When others came to you seeking help, have you ever been the Ashoka tree, giving them the reassurance, standing firmly, not troubled or not shaken by the other's sorrow, but giving a lending hand, helping them lean on you, taking their sorrow, taking their weight, and giving them words of reassurance that everything will be okay? Well, that is what Vrikshasana tells us. Sometimes when you are the Sita, when you have so many things happening inside you and you're helpless, remember to stay grounded. Remember to stay strong in your ideas and thoughts. Remember to be connected to your roots, and that will help you. Remember that there is a tree, and that tree is going to be the roots that you carry inside you, and that will help you overcome this terrible times too. And sometimes be ready to be that Ashoka tree where others could come and lean on you and share their sorrow while you give them the reassurance. Has it ever happened to you? I'm sure it has. And now, when you're going to see or practice Vrikshasana with these things in your mind, just see how powerful it becomes. Well, there is another deeper connection too. They say Sita is a metaphor to the human mind, and Rama is a metaphor to the cosmic mind. And sometimes we become the prisoner of our own thoughts. We tend to be deviated from the spiritual path. And those times, our roots become the vriksha that we are leaning upon, helping us overcome whatever we will have to. And of course, when you are in deep faith, have you ever experienced this? I have. That sometimes when you are in deep trouble, but you have deep faith and you look up to the Almighty or whatever that you think is beyond you, it could be nature or anything else, that you think that there is a Shakti beyond you, you seem to get messages from the universe. And it seems to you as if it is an answer to the questions that you have had inside your head, and that would give the light to take away the darkness that you are experiencing. Yes? And those messages that come your way, they say Hanuman is the metaphor to these messages. He was the messenger who came to Sita to show her the ring and tell her that don't you worry, Ram will come to you. Now these messages, people have predicted or people have thought that it could be the metaphor to Hanuman. And these messages are the ones that tells you that yes, you are thinking of the Almighty, the power that is beyond you. And remember, the power, the Almighty, is also thinking of you. What a great thing to have in mind that will help us overcome any difficulty in life. This human life is filled with sorrows. Yes, we will have to go through it. Ups and downs in life is inevitable. But when we have the downs, when we are facing the downs, these things will help us move beyond what we are facing. So next time, my dear people, when you are practicing Vrikshasana, remember this. And you see the magic for yourself. Thank you so much for listening. With another story for another day. Until then, happy life.